Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
the introduction was really good. I liked how you did this. My name is whatever, Megan, and then yeah, um, he said I appreciate all your you're working hard.
Mhm.
Oh, you're working good. I appreciate that. I liked how you did that. Um, and then he started talking about behavior influencing other people.
Mhm.
Your behavior is influencing many, 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 many people. You
Okay.
can don't forget to expand too,
Yeah,
because some of the words he was using, you're still focused on words.
I know.
So you have to try and get the concept out without focusing on so many words, because that's going to drive you nuts if you try and
I know. I know.
um oh he said that sometimes they get off the bus. So this is a made up sign. This
Yeah.
I would do BUS.
Yeah.
It's just BUS, and
Would
then you
you
can show
get off or just say oh, okay, that makes sense.
BUS, and then the student show who's getting off,
Okay.
gets off like that. You did that. You were on the other side. It looked awkward.
Yeah.
So let me move my. I don't know if you can see my hands very well. Um, um, but sometimes the student gets off the bus after you've set up that he's a student.
Yeah.
And you look at him, you notice he's like angry, mad,
Mhm.
So you can um, you were right on top of him. You need to
Mhm.
back off a little bit
Yep.
so that you can understand the point.
Yep.
And then you said change day fast. I think what he was saying was sometimes you can come up and
Mhm.
influence him and tell him something positive, and then his attitude will change
Yes.
fast. But it's not like a change day fast. That didn't make sense. But
Yeah.
his attitude will change.
Yes.
And then and that was kind of interesting where he's talking about the student. If he's mad, that bad attitude can influence the teacher and then show the teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The iceberg. Okay, you started out the
Oh,
iceberg really well, and then ice. Did you spell it?
yeah, I spelled it and then I did this
And
and
then
I
you
did
did this,
that.
and then you did
And I
this.
try to
And
say
it looked like somebody was brimming with anger.
yeah. I was like try to
Yeah.
show the water and then how it goes bigger
Yeah,
down here.
you could do water first, and then
Yeah.
like yeah. So but that, and then don't forget to use the comparison
Mhm.
to our life. We tend
Mhm.
to feel that. What was his point with the iceberg? I forget now. Uh,
There's bigger.
a lot of undercurrents.
Yes.
Just compare to
Mhm.
our life. We tend to feel uh,
Mhm.
like that. So actually, that would have been a good sign if you would have done it for the adult too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the same. You use the same a lot, but I wasn't sure what you were comparing sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do the comparison sign, and
Okay.
then so during that time, you can use during.
Okay.
We can support, influence them how.
Mhm.
Tell them something positive, or
Yep.
I like your little thinking, like encourage them. That was good. You put encourage in there. That was good. um Trauma, you did something for trauma that I put a smiley face.
I did like struggles.
Yeah,
And then
sometimes the student, but show him, you
yeah.
know he's like struggling.
Mhm.
Maybe something bad happened at his home,
Mhm.
someone like abused him. So trauma, you have to expand.
Yeah.
You can finger spell it first, and then you have to expand. But
Yep.
he was talking pretty fast, so it's hard to get all of that in there. But I think you did good at some of the expansion.
Yeah.
Medical benefits. Oh, sometimes medicine can benefit.
Oh.
I like with the benefit medicine.
Okay.
Benefit, that was good. Let's see. Something stress we can't control. Oh, so sometimes, so he said something about sometimes people struggle with stress
Mm-hmm.
and they can't control their emotions, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how would be a good way to say that?
Like we can't control our stress, and then we struggle with our emotions.
Yeah.
So stress, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so our feeling, our emotions.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought of this, like, overwhelmed.
Yeah, just completely overwhelmed. Yeah. And do your eye thing. What you just did, that was good.
See, I think I know how to expand. It's just, I don't think of it at that moment because it's so fast. So I think that's because I've been asking like deaf people and everything and other interpreters, and they're like, I need to work on my just ASL fluency, just like talking, because then it'll come to me faster.
Mm-hmm.
They said once I hear the message, I should just be able to output that while still listening to what's coming next.
Yeah.
So my ASL fluency needs to be improved. So then it's more natural just to say it when I think, so I can think of those expansions faster in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's hard because that skill of listening and putting it out at the same time and listening for the next thought,
Mm-hmm.
And your lag time has to be back for ASL.
Yep.
Sometimes you're going to miss information.
Yeah.
But if you work on that skill, it'll come faster. It'll come. But
Yeah.
I'm not as good at that. That's why I like to get the sermon ahead and stuff like that. So I like to listen to it. So it's a hard skill to learn. That's for sure. Your own life, what causes you stress, and put the teachers on one side. Like you did good on that, but the teachers can be in a group of people, but put them on one side, and then that student, he's suffering, struggling just like you, but put the teachers in a group. You don't just say that, point to that, because I don't know who you're pointing to.
Yeah.
Or you can do all of you teachers, whoever's sitting out there, the teachers, just so you know, all of you struggle with stress just like that student. You did do that just like a lot of times, but I didn't know who you were just liking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behavior is behavior. That's a tough one. What would you do for that?
Behavior. I don't know. Behavior, like maybe expand on different behaviors. Like behaviors can be negative or negative, positive, like happen, causes. I don't know. What would you do?
Well, I would probably have to listen to it again, but
Like
right
the
now
sentence. Yeah.
about it, all of you do things. You could even drop the word behavior.
Yep.
All of you do things. All of us do bad, negative, sometimes positive. All of us experience that. So same with the student.
Okay.
He's struggling just like all of you.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But the word behavior, I might have just dropped.
Yeah.
So you'll
Yeah,
have
so it's more like actions. Yeah, like that.
the student screams in their face. Okay, you had all the signs there
Yeah.
that the student screams, but I didn't know who he was screaming to.
Yeah.
So the teacher is here. Sometimes the student comes up and he can bawl me out, and then you can become the student and bawl the teacher out, right? He's like yelling, I hate you, or whatever. Expand on that a little bit. Show what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's not about you. It's not all about you. I think you did okay on that. You were saying don't focus.
Yeah.
Don't focus. I might have even focused on yourself, so it's not all about you. You're gonna have to drop those words.
Mm-hmm.
Not all about you. That doesn't make sense in
No.
AS. So don't focus on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame yourself for anything that happened. Okay, the airplane.
Oh my God. I wish I would have thought about that before we started again. Like, oh my God.
Okay, you did. Airplane breathes first. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're on an airplane.
Okay.
And they're talking about the rules.
Make the person go and get on the airplane.
Okay.
Right? Maybe the person has a child with them.
Yeah.
And make the child shorter, I guess. The child, the adult, the child, and then how would you show actually he didn't. Oh, there's a fly. I hate that fly. Hang on, I was gonna hit it. Boink! I got it. I did.
Nice.
Nice. I'm just like that Chinese guy in that movie, Back to the Future. Anyway, okay, show me how you would show the adult having to tell, or I mean the loudspeaker in an airplane. They say, put on your masks, and who puts on their mask first? Well, it's the adult.
Mm-hmm.
Because what was the reason?
You got to help yourself first. Take care of yourself first.
Yep.
And then.
Okay. So start from back up to where the announcement comes. Now you need to show that it's an announcement.
I know. I was gonna say.
Airplane. Oh yeah. The stewardess. Don't forget, airplane person or server person, either one. Airplane person comes up and tells people what?
Okay. That's where I messed up. So I'm like that's where my hands get messed up. So like adult first, finish, then the child.
Well, you can do child. I mean, that's confusing. I mean, you have this one, the adult, show the adult, and then you can do the child, and the adult does what? Gives the mask, or the mask comes down.
Oh yeah, that would be good to show. Like finish and.
Yep. Yeah, or like that, either one. He might want a fingerspell mask or whatever, the oxygen mask.
Yeah, it's more like that. But I like that coming down.
So
yourself first.
Yep, that's good. That's good. I like it. You got this, girl.
Thank you. I'm trying. That's not the right color.
I take things. I don't know what that is. Something about reinforcing the behavior.
Yeah, that was hard to
I
show.
don't remember what you did for that.
I think I did encourage the behavior, like positive or negatively encourages it.
Yeah, and expand on that concept. Emphasize how to show good, proper behavior, something like that. I don't know, but I like what you did too.
Mm-hmm.
You could use the word emphasize as well.
Yeah.
They're trying to get their needs met.
Okay. So the student, I don't know.
Yeah. The student tends to like yell. I like how you did your feet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he wants something he can't communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. So what does he do? His behavior becomes bad.
Mm-hmm.
And, so yeah.
Yep.
Think about that one, expand a little bit on that too. That's all I have.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. I did this too. In fact, just today I was talking to my mentor that I had in college because I graduated when I was 55.
Yep.
Or 58. And I was just talking to her about stuff going on at church, and she gave me some advice. So I'm still asking my mentor things. Mm-hmm. It's a never-ending process.
Yeah, I know it is.
But yeah, that was a hard lecture, definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I'm gonna take you out or get a gift card for you.
Wait, yeah, in a year when you're done.
Okay. Well, you've helped me out so much. So thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Love you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.